Good evening, and thank you again for joining in this Million Dollar Employee Talk Show. And thank you for giving me your Saturday. It's not easy to come on a Saturday, but this I think is a time that I believe worked well for at least for me in terms of taking this conversation. My name is Ketan. I am going to be your host today, and I have a very special guest today. But before I get there, let me give you a quick context of what do I do in these sessions and why do I do. Uh, the concept came from the fact that having worked as an HR practitioner, as a coach, I've realized that there is very less that has been said and spoken about how can one become a very valuable, extraordinary employee. People speak about leadership, people speak about managers, but I've realized that this large space, this large canvas is left blank. And I believe it's extremely important because end of the day, unless until say somebody is an entrepreneur, all of us are an employee first and then get into any position which is given to us. And when I started looking at things around practices, I started studying people who were doing well as an employee. And when I look at a lot of experiences that I had, the idea came that why don't I get people who can help each one of you realize the maximum value of yourself as an employee, enhance your value, and become the million dollar employee. With that, I welcome on stage a very special guest today. We have Avinash Anand Singh. Hi, Avinash.
Ketan, namaste. Hi, how are you?
I am good. I am good. Thank you so much and namaste. Quick 30-second intro and how I got connected to Avinash. So during COVID time the virtual connects started, and there was one session where I was fortunate to be there on the same panel as Avinash, and the points that he said, it struck a lot of conversation. There was newness, there was freshness, there was science and wisdom coming together, and I started hearing of his sessions. Avinash, you may not know this, but you used to run for about 30 days. You did this morning meditations on Facebook. I participated. I wanted to experience it, and of
Wow.
course, I'm a huge follower of your content on LinkedIn and the programs you do. So thank you again. Thank you so much. I know you're traveling and you decided to take out time for us, but welcome to Dollar Employee Talk Show. For our audience. I'm not going to read everything which Avinash basically does. In fact, there's a lot. He's one of the Forbes executive coaches, ex-members of the Forbes. He's a breakthrough coach. He believes in power. And today, before we get into thing, there are a few things that I wanted to, of course, understand from him. But if you've ever interacted with Avinash, the first, instead of a hello that I typically use, he uses namaste, be
Right.
it message, be it conversation. So Avinash, what is there would be a reason behind this, right? Why did you share what the thing about namaste that we don't know?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Ketan, to have me here. It is absolutely my pleasure to get a chance to interact with your audience. I have been seeing your work, phenomenal, and so glad that we connected then and know it has now culminated into this journey together. So, Namaste, traditionally we have been using as a replacement for hello and hi, as we rightly talked about this. But 2012 is when I came across a beautiful school of healing called as pranic healing, and in which I learned the real meaning of namaste, which is obviously an ancient word in our culture. So, and the beauty is that this word has no replacement. There's no alternative to this word in English language as well. So when I say namaste, the real meaning is that the highest in me is acknowledging the highest in you, or for that matter,
Wow.
the God principle, the divinity in me is acknowledging the divinity within you. And that is what namaste means. That I'm not the body talking to you, the body. I'm the consciousness talking to you, the consciousness, going beyond all the physical, the labels and the mask, or the tax we have been carrying together. So that is
Sorry,
number.
sorry, Avinash, I'm intervening.
Sure.
I think it's not going live. Just give me a minute. I just got a message saying that
Okay.
people are not able to see it. Sorry for this
Okay.
one.
Okay. Sure. No worries. No worries. Though it says live 6.42. I think. Yeah.
You are able to see it, are you?
I can't see on LinkedIn. It says on your screen live six. The timing over here at the top,
Yeah. Just
not
hold
on the
on.
LinkedIn. It is okay. Let me just check from my side as well if I can see it's being live directly right now.